DJ Vervex. I was spitting from 73 to 83. So I was trying to cover Treacherous 3, Heckle and Jekyll, a little bunch of cats. But I really also want to like get as much female representation as possible. So Funky 4+1 Sequence. Man, being that I'm 52, and I remember when hip hop really got here, like 81, 82, and that was with Travatron, and he was like the first one I heard doing hip hop, and then like cats like Michael Mack and all those cats started KMOJ, when KMOJ was like on for like an hour, you know what I'm saying? From where it came from then to now, it's been huge. It's crazy that it's here, because this was like the first big time club to really host its own hip hop. All the 90s. Just the diversity, it was a lot more educational. I just like music that kind of makes you think a little bit, you know, that makes you discover other music and stuff like that. So it seemed like there was a lot more effort being put into, like, you know what I'm saying, being different. Study the past, man.
DJ Dudley D, at No Music No Party on all the social medias. I'm spinning 83 to 93, the golden era. "50 years of hip hop, and we're here in Minneapolis, one of the most legendary, iconic venues Minneapolis has. I've seen so many dope hip hop shows here, so it's awesome to be able to be a part of this. I mean, I really started DJing like early 90s, so a lot of the 90s hip hop, but going back through the catalog of music of the 80s is like, you just start to remember all those songs that you heard and started growing up on, like Run DMC, Walk This Way. Like that was one of the biggest hip hop songs to like cross over and come into people's living rooms.
I'm not a child, I don't think nothing to secure it. I get paid, but my record is played to put it short. I got it.
Know your history and learn how to beat match.
I'm Sophia Harris. I'm doing the decade of 93 to 2003. I feel like this era definitely encompasses like everything. It goes everywhere from, like Dre to Missy to Jay. It really does like encapsulate the moment where like hip hop kind of became much more expensive and like water, I didn't really become a nerd when it comes to hip hop until I was 14, and that was kind of when College Dropout dropped. And that's when I just completely became completely in it. I'll be in my room like by myself, like looking at lyric websites, right? Because that was like the plug to find out when new songs were dropping, was going to lyric websites back in the day. And I would make mixtapes and like sell people in high school. I think as a woman growing up when I did, it was hard to actually connect with hip hop truly, just because of like the language and like and what it was illustrating at the time. And you had like Salt and Pepper, you had like Dirty Friday, you had like TLC, and like things like that, but it was like it didn't really start really grasping me until that age of 14. Stay true, stay authentic. You can never go wrong if you're just yourself. And like the moment that you start trying to be anything but you is when you fail. I think everyone is born with a specific gift, and the moment that you realize exactly what it is, you can never go wrong. And if you share your truth, you should inspire more people to share theirs. And so just be true, stay authentic.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is DJ Miss Bree. So I'm spinning from 2003 to 2013. So that's like the crunk era, that's the snap era. Jay and Nas were still making music, Outkast was still making music, but it's also the emergence of like T.I., Young Dro, Wayne dropped the Carter 3 during that period of time. Go DJ came out, we had drill music that makes an emergence during this time, so it's gonna be lit. We are celebrating 50 years of hip hop, which is incredible. Hip hop is not just a genre, it's a culture. So it's 50 years of resistance, 50 years of rebellion, 50 years of folks from marginalized communities, particularly young people, coming together, being at the forefront of movements, expressing themselves and defying norms. And for this to be here in the Twin Cities is incredibly special. We're at the epicenter of what was just a global uprising, and we continue to resist. We continue to have some of the most incredible hip-hop artists come out of our backyard, and I could not be more proud to be a DJ in the Twin Cities. That's a trick question. So I just turned 33 on Monday, so I'm like smack dab in the middle of like, I have a deep, profound appreciation for 90s hip hop because that was the first hip hop that I ever heard. I have a deep, profound appreciation for that 2003-2013 genre that I'm playing, or era that I'm playing, because that was like my high school, college year. So that was like my coming of age music. That's the music that really pulled me into the culture, not just as an audience member, but as a leader in it, as a hip hop journalist, as a hip hop activist, as a student of hip hop, and eventually a DJ. My advice to young people is to pay attention to what happened before you got on the scene. There's nothing new under the sun. There are incredible lessons and gems that you can learn from those who came before you. But also, don't be afraid to remix it. Don't be afraid to innovate, to do your own thing, and to start new trends. And never forget where you started, right here in the Twin Cities.
My name is Michelle, aka DJ McShellin. So my decade tonight is 2013 to 2023. So we finna get it rocking. I think it's a really big deal to be able to be a part of this. My DJ journey did not start that long ago. I've only been DJing for 3 years, and to be a part of a community and to be asked to do this is very humbling. And I'm honored to be a part of the latest decade, to be able to rock out, and to just give homage to those before me in this hip hop scene, especially in Minnesota. We have a lot of talented DJs here, DJs that have DJed for Prince. I'm gonna be here within my community and really have a good time and just be able to enjoy music and be able to enjoy the voice of hip hop that has been able to speak to everybody. So. I would definitely say the 90s/early 2000s, just because, I mean, I grew up in that era. I feel like there was a lot of consciousness within that music, and it really resonated with me, kind of more within the underground scene. And I feel like it's evolving. I feel like you can talk about any type of expression. It doesn't always have to be as it relates to something conscious. It can be about having fun. And I like that evolution, that evolution that has happened within that time frame. So. I would definitely encourage you to kind of not worry about what people think. Definitely step away from technology and how that influences how you feel about yourself and social media, and just really speak to how your intuition goes about your day, and make sure that you continue to pursue those things that you feel like you can't just because other people are doing them. There's your own lane that you can stay in, and you can have a good time.